Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode. Welcome back everyone. I have received a lot of questions about how do you have a party frame that looks like this? Why do you only have this little action bar that looks so nice? And how can your frames over the enemies look like that? And those three questions I will go through. So let's first look on my party frames. So if you go into click on escape, interface, raid profiles, you can actually enable your raid style parties on party frames. That means if I disable it, it will be this very ugly looking thing, and if I enable it, it's so much easier to see what you're actually doing. Now you can make a profile for small groups. So an example, when I play 10-player dungeons or raids, I can have this big design, and for my raid groups where I'm more than 10 persons, it will be a little design, because you don't want to have too many big boxes when you have, let's say, for example, 40 players. Super. And here we have the normal one. So the thing I do is I keep this one on keep groups together. That means it will have each group in each column. So it will be group 1, group 3, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5. If you don't have it on, it will just go like long way down and just keep like filling out boxes. Then I have display incoming heals on, so I can actually see the healing that I'm going to receive. Power bars to see how much mana the other healers have. Aggro highlights, so I can see who got the aggro. Class colors, so I actually can see what classes are we in the group. Main and tank assist, so I can see who's the main tank. Debuffs, so I can disable, or not disable, dispel buffs. I could also enable this one here to see only dispel able buffs, but I would like to see what people are getting on. Then I also activate this one here called health remaining, so I can see how much HP they have. I could also have percent, but I like to see who actually the party got most HP. And then I increase the size so much that I can, so it just gets very big. Looks awesome. So this is how I have my frames. You can also click this one out, say unlock, and then move it to you here, lock it, and now you have your party very close to you, so you just have to focus here on the screen. Yep, whatever. But somehow I like to have it up here, because I like to have my screen, and I want it to be nice and clear. My action bar down here, how I made it so small is going into action bars, and here you have bottom right bar. If you enable this one here, you will get the other bars here. If you disable it, you will only have this bar here. And for me, I love to have just these two here and nothing more. And of course, if I needed more, I will probably place them over here, but never here. I love to have only this bar down here. And then about my raid frames, target frames. The target frames is something, again, interface, names, and then I use this one here called large nameplates. Without large nameplates, it's just a little tiny bar, but with large, it gets very big. And I kinda like it. And then I have this one on, so it's hostile, quest, interactive, NPCs on, so I can see all those guys having the bars. And now when I attack him, you can see all my debuffs will be on him, very big. And even if I heal someone that was in combat, you can see right now here, he's also having one. And I like it. I think it's very cool to have. It's perfect. And if you don't have it on right now, you can disable it and enable it. If you click on your keyboard on V, V like Victor, then I enable for enemies that I click on, or enemies around you in combat. If I hold down Shift and click V, then I enable it for my friends that are in combat, or the person I have actually clicked on. So I can either have it on only enemies, or only party frame, of a place, you can say. So, but I like, as healer, I like to have it on my friends, and on the enemy. So I can damage this one, and at the same time, see this guy here getting healed. So, And of course I just forgot this one here. This one here is one that everyone has. I'm pretty sure everyone is forced to have it. I cannot remember if you actually can. Can you actually remove it? You can make it larger with the larger one. Personal resource display. There we go. So without having this on, you don't have it, but with this one here, I have it. And I love it. I mean, I love to have my own health down here. I almost never look up in the left corner, because I watch the enemy's life here, and my own life just under myself. So, I think it's awesome. So this is how I have my interface. I don't have any add-ons showing interface, because I hate add-ons showing interface, because sometimes Blizzard will release you can say add-on, a patch, and it will kind of destroy the big interface you created with the add-on. So I don't want to have interface add-ons. The only add-on I would like to play with is my damage meter down here, so I can see who's dealing most damage or healing most, and Deadly Boss Mod for helping me on moving out from fire in bosses. So that was pretty much everything I had for my interface. So thank you guys for watching, and this was just a guide for everyone who was asking about my interface. So thanks for watching guys, and see you in Battle for Azeroth.